Hello and welcome back to our Final Fantasy X HD Platinum walkthrough. There is about 10 minutes of cutscenes here, so I'm going to be eating some cereal, and then we'll get down to some gameplay and find some slightly hidden items.
Seek nothing but absolute truth in Yevon's name. To those on trial, believe in Yevon and speak only the truth.
Maester Kelk Ronso.
Summoner Yuna, you have sworn to protect the people of Yevon, true?
So we're on trial for killing Seymour.
Yes.
Even though he's not dead.
Then consider. You have inflicted dire injury upon Maester Seymour Guado, conspired with the Albed and joined in their insurrection. These are traitorous and unforgivable crimes that disturb the order of Yevon. Tell this court what possessed you to participate in such violence.
Your Grace,
This is a great scene for Yuna.
the real traitor is Maester Seymour. He killed his father Jiskel with his own hands.
What is this?
Seymour, don't give a shit, what?
Hadn't you heard?
You're just too smooth.
Not only that, Maester Seymour is already dead.
It is a summoner's sacred duty to send the souls of the departed to the far plane. Yuna was only doing her job as a summoner.
Stay away from the Zamara.
Grand Maester Micah, please send Seymour now.
Send the unsent to where they belong?
That's it. It's about the long and short of it.
Yes. Maester?
Send the dead?
Oh no. He's a ghost too. Everyone's a ghost.
You would have to
Well,
send
those two are ghosts.
me too.
Keenock's not a ghost. And Kelp isn't a ghost. And I'm eating Nesquik. If anyone's wondering.
Grand Maester Micah is a wise leader. Even in death, he is invaluable to Spira.
Oh.
Enlightened rule by the dead is preferable to the misguided failures of the living.
What? Anyway. I
Life
know,
is
that
but a
seems
passing dream,
stupid to me.
but the death that follows is eternal.
Men die, beasts die, trees die, even continents perish.
Yeah.
Only the power of death truly commands in spirit. Resisting its power is futile.
But
I wonder how
what
long
is sin?
Micah has been this
I am a summoner, my
dead
lord.
ruler,
Like my father before me.
who presumably hasn't aged for several
I am
years.
on a pilgrimage to stop the death that
You know?
sin brings.
And nobody noticed.
Are you telling me that too is futile? Grand Maester Micah, I am not alone. All the people who have opposed sin, their battles, their sacrifices, were they all in vain?
Not in vain.
Well, that's good at least.
No matter how many summoners give their lives, sin cannot be truly defeated. The rebirth cannot be stopped. Yet the courage of those who fight gives the people hope. There is nothing futile in the life and death of a summoner.
Never futile, but never ending.
Indeed, that is the essence of Yevon.
Micah,
Yevon is embodied by eternal, unchanging continuity, summoner.
that can't be right.
Those who question these truths, they are traitors.
Ah, the convenience of religion. You questioning it? You must be evil. Oh.
Get me out of here! I want out now! You hear me?
You waste your breath.
Man, I hope Yuna's okay.
She is strong.
Somebody has to pre-render
She'll
all
make it.
these backgrounds. Like, they'd
She'll
only show up
make
in
it?
one scene and then never again.
What, so she can die? Why is it everything in Spira seems to revolve around people dying?
The spiral of death.
Huh?
Summoners challenge the bringer of death, sin, and die doing so. Guardians give their lives to protect their summoner. The Faith are the souls of the dead. Even the maesters of Yevon are unsent. Spira is full of death. Only sin is reborn, and then only to bring more death. It is a cycle of death, spiraling endlessly.
Well, that was delicious. Anyway. There's
Now,
Kinok.
Your sentence has been decided.
Sentence? Don't you mean execution?
What
Really
difference
now,
would it make?
What person would execute a dear friend?
You would.
Or in telling it like it is. Okay. We're almost back to gameplay. Almost. We just have to see the sentence carried out. So the
Looks like you're next.
the Bevel method of
Next
execution
for what?
is to drop people into a big maze, which has an exit,
Get
and
going.
just assume that they don't find their way out.
Where's everybody else? Floating down there.
If you can
somewhere,
swim
maybe.
and hold your breath forever, you get to go into swimming maze. If you can't, they're nice enough to put you in the walking maze. I can't imagine they ever successfully kill anybody with this, because it's not even a maze, really.
You made it.
It's a straight line to the exit, like everything else in this game. But we're so thrilled to be in this maze that we can high five.
up and die down here.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a lame way to kill someone.
Isn't it just, Edith?
Where's
Isn't it
Yuri?
just?
I
Oh.
don't know.
Wonder if we should wait for her.
Let's wait at the
She won't be
exit.
swimming far in that big dress of
If
hers.
there is an exit.
So as Riku ponders that, let's cut back and see what the evil maesters of Yevon are
How
discussing.
fares the Ronso Maester?
It seems my father's murder troubles him.
What a loser!
Ever the Ronso. Hard-headed, hardly useful.
Ooh.
However, the summoner Yuna, daughter to High Summoner Braska, she may be of some use to us alive.
She has disturbed the order of Yevon. She cannot be allowed to live.
Seymour is obsessed.
I understand.
Micah is stubborn.
Let it go, Seymour.
Kinok, I don't know.
No one thrown
what he
into
is.
the Via Purifico has ever survived.
See, they say that,
Yet there is always a small chance that they might.
but there is nothing threatening in there.
Place guards at the exit. Kill any who emerge.
Why is there an exit?
Sir, leave that to me.
First your father, now your bride.
Seymour's
allow
a
me
dick.
to do this because she is my bride.
Wait.
It probably seems right
will
that
go
I get to
too.
kill her.
You do not trust me?
Would you trust a man who murdered his father?
Very well. As you wish.
Seymour, I don't know, he's not even threatening, he's just too bland.
Lady Una, forgive me.
So there's the guard at the exit, like, Lady Una, forgive me. If you recognize that voice, great. If you don't, you'll see in the next video. So basically, there are these floor pads, and if you step on them, they send you in that direction to another floor pad. However, they're essentially useless, except for getting one side room with some items in it. And even then, it won't get you there by default, you have to sort it out. On the other hand, we finally got Una back. So I'm just checking her equipment. I was half hoping we had found something better than the weapon she's had since the start of the game, but no. So at the moment Una is on her own, but we can find some other party members around here. So if we head up this way, it leads to Kimari. So we'll find him, but not before we get into a fight. So this is a bad situation for Una, obviously, but we're going to summon our new Aeon, Bahamut. Who, as I said, is probably the strongest Aeon in the game, bar maybe one. There are Aeons that can do more damage, but they control weird. You can't just do more damage. And there's one that can possibly do more damage, but again, that's endgame. So, secret Aeons. Of the main Aeons that you get throughout the game, Bahamut's the best one. He starts with break damage limit, so he can exceed 9999 damage, which is very nice. And he has a move called Impulse, which just goes right ahead and attacks all the enemies. Costs no MP to use. Overkills them all. You know, don't mess with Bahamut. But anyway, that aside, as you wander through this area, even once we get the other party members back, I would just keep using your Aeons, because, well, I wouldn't say Una needs the AP, but it'll be nice to catch her up. And the next boss is an Aeon fight, so it's good to have all your Aeons with their overdrives for the next fight. So even if you want to grind everybody up here, which I wouldn't recommend since you're only going to have 4 people anyway,
No.
definitely get
It's
your
okay.
Aeon's overdrives up. Getting Una's overdrive is an optional bonus. I wouldn't worry too much about it. So as you can see, that thing on the floor does nothing. Let's equip the Knight's spear that we got. Knight Lance, there it is. That we got in the Bavel Cloister Trials. That was our Destruction Sphere item. If you didn't get it, you can never get it, and you'll never get one of the optional Aeons, so you screwed up. So let's just pull Bahamut in again. Show he doesn't just have Impulse, he also has the level 3 Black Magic spells. So he starts off very strong. He stays pretty strong. I fast forwarded that, and that's the last battle I'm going to show. There's some evil eye enemies and stuff here as well, but if you're using the Aeons, none of the basic fiends here will be a problem. So here's Orin. There's one other person we can get here is Lulu.
We search.
Yes, we search. You're standing right beside the exit. If you want to just go ahead and fight the boss, just head north from here. After you beat the boss, Lulu will just have joined you. But there's plenty of good items to get here, so I would not recommend leaving just yet. So head east, and then, well, I would say head straight south, but if you head further east, you'll see this gate, and behind it some treasure chests. But how do we get them? Well, I'll show you if you bear with me. Now head south, and then head west. No, I was wrong. It's a dead end. But head west from here, and there's Lulu.
Lulu.
It's okay. I know.
I don't know what Lulu knows, but it's good that she knows it. Now in this chest is a black magic sphere. a white magic sphere, maybe? Yeah, if you can't miss that chest, so whatever it is, you're gonna have it. So, that glyph on the wall there, here in the far southeast, you want to press that. That activates another glyph. So if we head back to the starting room. Also, if you wanted to do this in the opposite order and get Lulu first and then go around to Kamari, you could. I'm just going to hit that save point to restore some health. Now you can see that glyph is pointing north, and that will lead us straight to Orin, or where Orin was. But you don't want to do that just yet. So there's a couple of handy white spells coming up, Reflect and Dispel. You definitely want Reflect before you leave this place. Well, no, you don't need it actually. But this is sort of a boss rush coming up with 3 bosses in a row. You get a chance to save before the 3rd boss, and you can grind there, and you definitely want Dispel before that. So now you come here, which is just up and to the left from where you started, you see. That activates that one, which is very good, because it also moves it. It goes shoo. So that shoots right up to there, by that gate. And now suddenly, I think we know how to get past that gate, right? So we've got it figured out. Ooh. So the wall there disappears and you can walk straight up to where Orin was. And just head straight to the east. Now wait until it's pointing east. There you go. And so now we're in that room behind the gate, and we can get a skill sphere and a lucid ring and 10,000 gil. So you're wondering where the gil is, it's behind the gate. You can't actually see the chest. There you go, 10,000 gil. That ring is very good. I recommend equipping it, even if you still have the echo ring from the start of the game like I do. Silence ward, confuse ward, and poison ward. Now they're not proof, but they block it like 60 or 70% of the time. And enemies start using status effects a lot more now. So that's very handy. Especially for Yuna, because she can heal other people's status effects with Isuna. Now, we can ride this back to the save point where Orin was. And once you've got all of your Aeon overdrives, you can head north for a boss fight that I will cover in the next video. So I will see you guys then. It's an easy fight, so don't worry.